Diamond Miller tries to get the step against Kayla McBride, her former teammates. The Lynx wanting to start off much stronger than they did the other night, but Charlize Ledger-Walker with the mid-range to get Connecticut on the board.
Yeah, Connecticut with their read and react offense. They move the ball nicely. They're quick to get inside, and they want to start their offense inside the three-point line. They got it right there.
Beautiful offense by the Minnesota Williams. Bailed out by Maya Caldwell, who drains a three, her first attempt.
That's a confidence builder right there for Maya Caldwell. Struggled a little.
Anytime they needed a basket, they got one. She said, we had 11,000 people who watched us not be able to handle anything inside against the Sun team.
See how quickly they get into their offense here. They get down and they get within the three-point line, and that's where they start operating.
And Nelson Adota lulling, keeping Minnesota to one and done off the glass. Here is Edwards pushing the pace. The trailer, Lacan, and she's got it.
And this is a team that struggles to score.
Fast break, Howard can't lay it in, and the Sun able to pounce on it.
They have patience to finish down low.
Naya Rivers, she is a freight train as she is able to connect on the fast break.
Talk about athleticism. She really has an incredible gift around the basket.
McBride splashes it home. That touched nothing on its way down. And have a three-point play opportunity for Connecticut.
And this could be an important game and a bigger game for Diamond Miller, who was pretty quiet in that game against Minnesota. But here you see.
Played against the likes of Charlize Ledger-Walker when she was at Washington State. Back in that version of the Pac-12. Distribute the basketball, her second touch of this possession. Delar is going to throw it inside to Uhas, but the block is made on the interior by Kennedy Burke.
Difficult.
Naya Rivers will line up the three. That's off target. And a long rebound to Alishka Hamsova. Going one-on-one fearlessly. See as much as you can with this team.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's creative, and I think people want to see what's going to happen with this Lynx team.
Three on the way, and slices and finishes on the reverse. An electric move by Antonia Delar.
Yeah, just so calm and poised on the basketball court. You get locked in right now.
She was saying, we're not going to panic, but we know we have to be better, especially the way we start games as the Rivers annihilate. Throws it deep across the court. Things in disarray for the Sun. Lacan sets her feet and will knock home the three.
Here tonight without one of the greatest centers to ever play the game in Brittany Griner.
Out with a quad injury. Inside into Howard. That's exactly what Minnesota. Connecticut playing with poise and confidence just as they did at Target Center. But Coffey trying to Williams. Able to get near the free throw line. Letting Howard do the work. And it just rolls in for two.
Nice job by Minnesota. A lot of pressure on Courtney Williams.
Snatched out of the air by McBride. Beautiful outlet pass, opening up the Williams mid-range for two.
And that's the way Minnesota wants to play. Zones, and then you get into trouble.
Lob inside to Beers, who is swarmed. It's going to stay here with the Sun. Williams tries to thread the needle. Kosu cleaning it up. McBride. Good for three.
It always
indefatigable is Kayla McBride. Here closing out on Meekins, but she is going to drain the three. Something 41 to 40. There are 2 minutes to go in the first half as Lacan will slice and lay it in. Miles, who's absent for her second consecutive game with a calf injury. Courtney Williams back to work. She gets 6 assists in the first half. Will rise fire.
She's energized.
Second Lynx in double figures behind Kayla McBride's 13 as Lacan finishes through the contact through a fifth and is leading her team by far and scoring the next highest is Nelson Adota with 6 points. Here's McBride, the finger roll, perfect touch.
And that was a great cut for
McBride. Is walled up beyond the three-point line. Howard finds an opportunity and finishes with the left. So, Lynx trailing by 1 under 10 seconds to shoot. Williams also
really fun.
12 points on 6 of 8 shooting. Filling in at the point guard spot for Olivia Miles. Beers powers it up. Comes up with it. McBride sheds her defender in rhythm, knocks it down from the elbow. She's got 17 points and something Coach Busy on talked about after the game. We have to be better players like Williams and McBride. They're going off here in the second half. McBride turns the corner, drops it off to Howard. Going to work against Nelson Adota, trying to find any kind of space.
Minnesota, too, has figured out how to get scoring in that painted area.
Caldwell drops in a three right on time where Minnesota needs it. Caldwell's got 2 triples today, 6 points for the Lynx in the starting lineup for the second consecutive game for Olivia Myers. Loma off the dribble, was looking for Uhas, and it's a Minnesota turnover, their 3rd of this quarter. Sneaking out is Miller for an easy lay.
Connecticut putting
Dribble. 3 seconds to shoot. Ledger Walker can't knock it down. An offensive rebound, and Loma finishing with the left hand.
Loma moves so well with it.
Khan, she's been the motor. And Gloma working the offensive glass, trying to rip it away from Uhas, has that tipped. The touches for Miller here the last couple of possessions. Nelson Adota is a former UConn Husky, will earn herself a 3-point play opportunity.
This is what Connecticut does.
And if the Lynx win the championship, you'll get every dollar back. Already a member? Members will score a $250 group credit if the Lynx win it all. Get your Cash In on the Ring membership today, and Minnesota comes up with it.
Looks like Minnesota maybe switched to zone defense there. They did that a little bit in the game on Monday.
Along the baseline, Delar knocks in a... She's playing some of her best and most confident basketball of the season right now. The last couple of games, back-to-back stops for the Minnesota. Minnesota still trails by 2 as Ledger Walker leaves it off for Angloma. 1 dribble pull-up. There's not a Lynx in sight there. Free throws about even. Minnesota has attempted 1 more than Connecticut. 23 to their 22. Before that one by Kosu. She's now got 2 points. Now 10 on the clock for Nelson Adota. Burke has been quieter in this game. Hit 3 threes at target center. Here, thwarted inside.
There's such a good switching defense that you don't really need to play zone very much, but to be able to surprise teams. Kayla McBride surprised.
7 minutes to go. Miller tight roping along the baseline, cut off by Delar. It's Nelson Adota who has seconds on the clock for Miller and the Sun. Ledger Walker lets it fly and hands it from distance.
Oh, she is a momentum player.
Down by 2. Delar calls her own number and knocks it down along the baseline. Talk about a contested make.
McBride moves so well without the ball and with the ball, and she can't shake her.
She's able to use her gravity to get the assist to Delar, her second. A lot of important reserve minutes, including from Hamsova, who stops on the dime. Wide open is Uhas, and she cans it. On Monday, Connecticut continues to have answers late.
And that looked like what Minnesota was going to be able to do here to separate out in the last 4 minutes, was to knock down shots on the 3-point line. And now Connecticut's joining in.
Uhas tries to respond and does. I believe she's only taken between these 2 games 1 bucket inside the 3-point line, and we're going back and forth again. Kosu loses her footing. Williams can't knock it down. Kosu working the glass. McBride, the floater is good.
And that's the type of energy you play with Kosu.
Kosu right there for the offensive putback.
Yeah, it's just all about energy and want to right now, and we're seeing that from Kosu, who has just really had 2 strong possessions back-to-back.
Can't find anywhere to go. A lot of action beyond the 3-point line. Finding a cutting Kosu, who coughs it up. Taken away by the Sun. Players here down the stretch to try and close things out. Looking back door, it's broken up and back into the hands of Kosu. Blocked inside is McBride. They get it into McBride, exactly who they want. The ball in her hands, leaving it for Uhas. Yes! They go to their top 3-point threat in Burke. A lot of time going off. Miller trying to get free. Able to get a shot off at the buzzer. And that is 380. The bedrock of the Minnesota Lynx reaches a new summit.